going to come true. You want to give up on all your aspirations. You just get tired. You want to give up on your family sometimes. Let me see the hand. Don't tell a lie. Sometimes you just say, forget it. I don't care if they ain't my family no more. Let them go on. I'm tired of dealing with it. They ain't never going to get it. They don't understand. Tell them the same thing over and over again. It don't matter. They won't listen. And you want to give up. You want to just say, forget it. I'm going to see about me, myself, and I. That's what you want to do. Because things don't always look good in the natural, y'all. Am I lying or am I telling you the truth this morning? It don't always look good in the natural. In the natural, sometimes it's very dreary. It's very dark and gloomy. On a given day, it can be sunshine and bright out here, but in your eyes, everything is dark and cloudy because of what you're going through. And everybody don't know, and you can't tell everybody. Amen? But guess what? As Christians, the Bible tells us in Hebrews 11:1, now faith. Because we don't walk by faith. We don't walk by sight. Come on. What the word established with us a long time ago is you cannot live by what you see. You got to go out of what you know and believe. And you can't know it and believe it unless you got it imparted in you deep down in your spirit, man. You got to believe that now faith, not yesterday's faith or tomorrow's faith, right where you are, whatever you're going through, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things that you can't see. The Amplified Bible says it like this, and I love it. It said, now faith is the assurance, the confirmation, the title deed. I got a piece. In other words, it's saying it's as good as looking like you got a piece of paper in your hand that confirms it and got a contract that says, now faith is the substance. It's the deed of the things we hope for, being the proof of the things we cannot see, but we do not see, and the conviction of the reality, faith perceiving as real fact what is not revealed to the senses. In other words, you can't see it, but it's still there. Either you got it or you don't. If you got faith enough to believe that God can do it, then God will do it. Amen. The problem comes when you start wondering, God, can you do this? It's a bad thing when you start questioning if God can do something. Because God can do anything except fail or lie. He ain't no liar. He's not a liar. That he's not. He cannot fail and he cannot lie. You have to remember your value comes from being one of God's children. That's where your value comes from. Your value does not come from what you can achieve. A lot of people have pumped themselves up and messed themselves up because they feel like their achievements distinguish who they are. Oh, you've accomplished great things in life. You've got PhDs and doctorate degrees, and you've been working on jobs making $250,000, $300,000 a year. But that does not make you. Amen. It's being God's child that establishes who you are. That's who makes you be who you are. That's where your value is in being God's child. Amen. Not in what you have achieved in your life. Because without God, you will not have achieved anything worth talking about or value. You have to know that you have worth because of what God does. Do you hear what I'm saying? You have worth. You're worth something only because of what God does. Not because of what you do. Because whatever you do means nothing except God breathed life into it. It will be soon forgotten. It's the truth. No matter what you do in this world, it will be forgotten if God didn't breathe on it. Many people have established many things in this life. They have accomplished great things in this life. Great exploits go up with their name. But it's talked about as long as it's a new thing, a fresh thing. And after a while, give it a few months and it's forgotten. How often do you hear Michael Jordan's name mentioned?